Another day. It's already snowing. There's a massive blizzard on the radar. I have no idea how much snow we're about to get, but it's not gonna be good. So, welcome back to Camp Sky. If you're new here, I bought this beautiful cabin back in April, and I've been renovating every inch of it, and I currently have less than 6 months left until I fully move in. We'll see how far I can get, but I'm definitely going to try to get as much sun as I can. It wasn't supposed to start snowing for another 3 hours, and I kind of doubt the camera's picking it up, but these are some fat snowflakes. My goodness. Oh, my hands are cold. Ooh. Not even close. Time to switch projects for the day. It is coming down so hard that I go to make a mark on my board, and then I look away to grab the saw, and I look back, and the mark that I made is covered in snow. I just made 3 terrible cuts that weren't even remotely close to being right, and that's not good. So, look, there's so much I need to do on the inside too. It's not even funny. So I'm going to take this as a sign that everything happens for a reason, because I do desperately need this room to 100% be ready to install the walls. Project change? I have a bunch of metal rods. They're meant to hold up my installation. 1 rod in. These are little metal. They're actually pretty thick, way thicker than I thought. You're just supposed to put it in between the studs so that your insulation does not fall. And, well, that's a common trend right now. So I am going to put these rods in every single cavity so my insulation doesn't keep falling on me. Yeah, the tape trick just never actually worked. Kind of, not really. Sometimes, not really. What? Where did that one come from? Oh my gosh. That wasn't too bad. One side done. Gotta do this side now. As you can see, the insulation is missing. It fell and kind of crumbled, so I'm gonna have to get a pack of insulation in a few days. Yeah, but that's okay. Things happen. If you're wondering where Nova is, my lovely neighbor is watching her today, because as much as I love her with my entire heart, just needed a day to really focus on just working, especially with the storm. So it kind of just made sense, and yeah, they're incredible people. And they were like, yeah, Nova. Okay, it's getting hot in here. That is all in, and why that is super important right now is because, again, I think I said this last time, I don't know what they're actually called. I believe, I'm just gonna call them beams that we put for my ceiling style, which is, I believe, a cathedral style ceiling that I'm going, or I have, or that I'm going, anyways. And those cross beams are not even, which made, when we put the drywall up originally, it made it very wonky, which was the #1 reason why I took it down. I didn't show you guys taking it down, but it was when my dad, my brother, and everyone was up here for my birthday. They were like, what do you need? And I was like, the drywall down, because I clearly did something wrong. So I'm going to do the line and level trick and redo all of them, even with the fan. Should go good. Folks, I'm here to tell you how I start my mornings before I head to the cabin and all the chaos begins. What I've been using is AG1. It is basically a daily health drink. It combines all of your multivitamins, your pre and probiotics, your superfoods, all of that in one singular scoop. It just makes the whole take care of yourself thing easy. Yes, I can sit here and say, take care of yourself, but that's so much easier said than done. but AG1 legitimately made it as easy as possible. All you do is add 1 scoop into 8 to 12 ounces of water. Doesn't really have to be perfect. These are usually the travel packs that I have inside my truck when I'm at the cabin, just so I always have it on me, no excuses. You have your original flavor, your tropical, your citrus, and then what I've been digging a lot lately is the berry flavor right here. Literally all you do, and then you shake it up. It just feels so good to wake up in the morning and knowing that I have something that gives my body all the nutrition that it needs to make sure that the job that I'm doing and pursuing that day at the cabin gets done properly and that my body can keep up with it. And it's clinically shown to help fill nutritional gaps, which I really appreciate because I'm not necessarily always sitting down with a perfectly balanced meal every day. 3 times a day. I find myself sticking to the original flavor mostly. Something about that original flavor, I don't know. You guys know that Nova and I do not come empty-handed, and AG1 is currently running one of their biggest sales of the year. Hi. If you use my link in the description down below, you will get the AG1 welcome kit, the shaker, the scoop, a bottle of the D3K2 vitamin drops, a morning person hat, plus samples of both AG1 flavors and their new AGZ. That is $126 and free gifts. And if you're wondering if the AGZ is actually good, I am obsessed. Wow, that's my new favorite flavor. Whoa, that's good. The offer is only good from November 24th to December 31st. So make sure you hit that link down below, get $126 of free gifts. And when you do, make sure to use my link down below. Start your year off of 2026 on a good note. Thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys and all your products more than you'll ever know. Now let's get back to the cabin. Okay, so I'm going from the fan, doing the string line all the way, so everything's perfectly leveled, and then this is my string line level right here, and that will obviously tell you if it's leveled or not, and that is how I just got this entire side completely leveled. Now I have to do over there, and then I will have it perfectly leveled finally. Considering this is like, you know, not something I've ever done before, I didn't realize it in the moment how important these needed to be perfect. And hey, you live and you learn, and now it's perfect. Well, one side's perfect. I'm gonna get the other side going because then we can put the vapor barrier up and get a ceiling on and it will be done properly, which feels good. Beams are good. I have a bunch of extra insulation that was just like bad cuts or something, and I was mostly going to use it to finish off a few sections over there, but I think it would be really nice if we just got this cavity filled with insulation, got it all set, and then put the vapor barrier on so I can stop worrying about the vapor barrier. I think that's a good game plan. If I can't get the vapor barrier up today, I can do that tomorrow. I think my number one goal is just to make sure insulation's over here and then clean up. Definitely need to do some cleaning. So yeah, that's my current game plan. All right, let's get to it. Actually, I think this is the piece that fell out of here. Is it not? Huh. Is it? No idea. This is insane. We just got a little space left, and that's it. There we go. My ceiling is back to being fully insulated. What a beautiful day. I mean, we got hammered with snow, and it is just, wow. I love the snow. It just looks stunning out there. Anyways, enough of that. It's time to do my... I choked on my water like 10 minutes ago, and I'm still coughing from it. It's so embarrassing. Today we're doing my vapor barrier for my ceiling, which is something that I've been actively dreading for so long, and I've tried to work around not doing it, and I think it's pretty obvious that I have to do it because that's what you should do. So vapor barrier ceiling day, and then once the vapor barrier is up, I mean, we're really getting close to putting some panels in here, which is great because the shipment comes tomorrow. So, yeah, I swear there's a million things to do all the time, and I've gotten a lot done today so far. I just didn't film it because honestly, it's just like, ugh. Do you guys really want to see me unscrew stuff and move wires around? I have to come up with a game plan for my Starlink, so I had to reroute the wire, take it off from behind the insulation and put it in the loft area. And then my electrician is away and he can't come for a really long time. And anyways, I'm doing slightly different stuff for the ceiling. So I've never worked with this particular product. I do like the stuff that I've used for the walls so far, but this stuff's a little bit different. I'm gonna give you guys tips like I totally am good at what I'm doing. This stuff is thick. Step 1, I'm gonna get the rough estimate length and then cut it. Step 2, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Rebecca?
Yes, this is Rebecca. It took me 3 tries to get this wall done. This was the first wall that I did, and what I learned is working from the bottom up just worked better for me. So so now that the bottom's up, I crawl underneath and kind of shimmy my way. Gonna miss ya. You guys are inside the fort right now. This is so cool. Oh my God. All right. All the heat is getting trapped in here right now, and I am sweating. Just trying to keep it real. Now, if I remember correctly, you work your way up from the middle now? I don't know. Jeez. I didn't think I'd get this far. Did I look funny behind the ladder? Like, was it like a optical illusion? 1111, make a wish. If I tell you my wish, it won't come true. I just taped off all the seams and everything. I like this vapor barrier a lot more than this one, but this one is like 10x the price. You get what you pay for. Anyways, this side is pretty much done. I taped at the fan and everything. That's good to go. This is one productive day. Now, to not drive you guys crazy with watching me put a vapor barrier on and hearing the entire time, let's do a little bit of a, transition. Not bad. That took 2 hours. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, the goal for today, I mean, it would be incredible to finish the vapor barrier on this room. And I think I have everything. Like, I can definitely do this. There is a lot of screws I need to take off, though, from the original drywall. One right here. This one's nice and easy. Pretty much all the other ones are on the bottom. Day 2. Just kidding. This is like day 40. It's a new day. I highly recommend that if you're doing something like this to have a very sharp X-Acto knife blade thing. I don't know why I'm blinking right now. And I was just getting frustrated that my cuts weren't clean and it started to look sloppy, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the store. And then by the time I went to the store, it was pitch black out. So anyways, next day, let's go finish this. Oh no, fool's gold, they're lying here. God, if I could sing, I wouldn't have any friends because I would just sing the entire time. Okay, I cut this open yesterday, so hopefully it's not compromised. Nope, I see it coming out. Cool. All right. My order is still getting delivered this morning. I got a text about an hour and a half ago that they were 30 minutes out from delivering my wood. And it's been well over 30 minutes. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, it's been like an hour and a half, actually. Yeah. I don't know. The roads were super, super sketchy coming in, which makes me nervous. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I really hope the delivery driver is okay, though. I might give them a call in like an hour if they don't come and just make sure that everything's all right because, again, the roads are super, super sketchy this morning. This cuts like butter. Best decision I've ever made was wait until today, honestly. I can't believe I did this without this sharp knife. This is incredible. I need to have extra blades on hand. Golly. I will say, I think that this way is worse. You should definitely start from the bottom and then work your way up. I should have listened to my own advice and done that. But hey, what did Miley Cyrus say? Or Hannah Montana? Nobody's perfect. I heard a truck. Oh, my delivery's here. They're okay. The delivery driver is okay. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah. Perfect. Just makes it.
Rough cut look.
Really? I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Flip it over on this side, it's smooth.
Yeah, that's way better. Maybe the other side. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Appreciate ya.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Drive safe. Well, I hope this didn't dry too fast. Need to get under there more. Next, I need to cut out the outlet over here, tape it up, obviously to make it airtight, and then, guys, I don't know, I didn't think I'd make it this far, Jesus, whew, oh. My living room is officially ready for some shiplap. I am currently waiting on a laser level to get shipped to me, and it does show up tomorrow, and that will help me out a ton to make it look really nice and perfectly leveled and, you know, all that fancy stuff. I'm just so happy the front room is finished and ready for that next step, and soon I'll finally be able to see it all come to life. Pretty much the entire next week is going to be in the -degree weather, so, you know, even with the cold weather and the snow, I refuse to be stopped, and we will be ready to move in. Do not worry. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys this week, but just wait until you guys see all the amazing things coming. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next Sunday.